Hello, ladies, peasants, and everyone in between. It's Boris the Bear, otherwise known as the Crab Chronicle Man, and here with another spooky thing to say. Definitely more spooky than the battleship because I'm going through it right now, and the battleship's a place you can just walk away from and you're not staying in. Pardon the noise, there is a kitten that is roaming around. Oh, this is Kerbo. She's the sweetest thing, but she's also really annoying. Get on with you. Anyways, y'all, currently I am house sitting right now for a family member while everyone's just wherever. Um, and to say the least, this place is very, how do I put it, haunted. Um, I'm supposed to be here for like I think 2 weeks. Yeah, but not really like I have a choice because it's the only place I can really stay at because I gotta watch cats and stuff. Um, in between going to work. So um, the other day, had my partner here, and we're chilling. We're watching that new American Horror Stories thing that just came out. It's like a spinoff, but it's still really good. Kind of cheesy, but it's really good. Definitely recommend y'all watch it. So we're chilling there, and all of a sudden we hear like this weird shuffling noise, and we're like, that's strange, coming from upstairs. Um, and then all of a sudden we hear this loud ass crash. And so I'm thinking, oh my god, someone just broke into the house. So me being paranoid, I run to the kitchen like every other horror movie character, grab a big boy butcher knife, or like a big kitchen knife, and at first I thought it was coming from downstairs. This is the type of house you drop a pin in any room and you can never tell which room it comes from because you say hello in one and it echoes in everything else. Except for the basement, which is where I'm chilling. Like I could straight up scream at the top of my lungs and no one from upstairs would barely hear me. That okay, not true, but I mean still kind of creepy. Soundproof things around. That's what those are. Not the point. Um okay, so grab a knife, run downstairs, busting through doors, looking through everything, nothing. Run upstairs after hearing like what sounded like some footsteps. I go upstairs, I check my older, not my older, but the older sister's room, nothing. It just feels just not great to be in there. So I just close the door, run out, check my little sister's room, nothing. I open the bathroom door, which I had left opened. Because previously I had taken a shower and then closed the shower curtain and all that. There was a shampoo bottle that had not fallen but had been thrown, and I don't I could not come up with any logical explanation for it because the shampoo bottle was on the inside in a shelf and would have had to gone around or over the shower curtain to land in the doorway. And me and my partner just looking at each other like, that's okay. Anyways, we go back to watching our little show. We're chilling, and we kind of like switch it up. We're watching something else. I forgot what it was, like some sort of cartoon. And then we hear a similar shuffling noise, or no, not shuffling noise, like a creaking, a door creaking, and a shuffling noise. We're like, the cats. The cats are on the same level we are. One's in their lap, and the other one's curled up in a chair. And we're like, okay, it's not the cats. Speaking of cat, there she is. And all of a sudden, you know those like really cheesy like fake horror uh, videos where there's like you hear the sound of someone aggressively running towards you like really fast and it just gets loud and approaches. That exact thing happened down the stairs and was barreling down the stairs, and both of the cats just poof up and look towards that direction. We turn around freaked out, still thinking someone might be in the house. No one's there. Fast forward about 2 hours later, we're making some pizza in the kitchen. We're talking about, I think, like the Beatles or something. I don't know. Some musical artist. And all of a sudden, my partner stops with her and they go, and I'm like, what? And they're like, there's someone standing at the top of the stairs. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I turn around and all of a sudden I see this black mist just go whoosh. And I'm like, okay. So they leave, they go to their house. I'm chilling. I'm like, you know what? Not gonna watch anything spooky. Just I'm freaking myself out. I mean, we're probably just scared, and there's a logical explanation for everything. Still baffled about the shampoo bottle, but anyways, go on about it. Um, so I'm chilling. I'm watching a show, like usual. No, it's not. I was listening to music. That's what I was doing. I was listening to music. Just kind of drinking my little seltzers, and I'm on my phone, just doing whatever. And I hear heavy ass footsteps, like slowly going down the stairs. And I'm like, probably the cats fighting on the stairs. Then I realize both of the cats are just chilling right where I'm at, but they look alert, like someone's going up the stairs. Peek up there, no one. Go through the rooms, no one. And so this morning, I was on my phone, kind of looking at the bus schedules to see like when the bus leaves and all that bullshit. And then I'm hearing the same footsteps, but they're a little lighter, but I can still hear footsteps. The cats seem very disturbed still about this, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna ignore it. So I ignored it. Like I didn't want to give any energy to whatever it was. So I'm still trying to think that the house might be older, like it could be creaking, like. And so I made a point to there's a laundry room right across where I'm at. It has a lock on it, like little push locks, but it's so awful to close. Like you basically have to hammer it in or grab like a brick or something to hammer it back in there. And so lock that, keep all the lights on. I know, power bill going up. My bad, but made a point to keep the lights on. And I kept the door wide open because the litter boxes are down here for the cats. I come home 8, 9 hours later, and I was on the phone with a good friend of mine, and we're talking about fishing and whatever. And I go downstairs to like grab my phone charger, and I look down, and I realize basement door is almost closed. And I was like, okay, maybe it was the cats. All the lights are off, and the laundry room is busted wide open. Now, the door being closed, I could blame that on the cats. I mean, they could be rough housing and shit. But everything else, they can't reach the light switches. Even if they got on their shoulders, they wouldn't be able to reach the light switch. And also, the laundry room, even when it's locked, it's hard for even me to open. And so I'm sitting there just like, ooh. And I walk down there, it's freezing ass cold. I get like, that feeling you walk into a room you shouldn't be in, you get all that feeling. I was like, I ain't doing this today. So I'll go out, doing my prayers, going around. And the cats, while I'm doing this, are staring at me from the bottom of the stairs. And they don't want to go down there. And usually, they're roughhousing with each other and running around like crazy. But even like the kitten is just like staring and like looks really spooked. And they're kind of just next to each other, just staring down the stairs. And I'm going around here and doing all my prayers. And immediately I just tell whatever it is to leave. And the air immediately just gets really warm, like regular temperature. And then the cats are just like, okay. They come down the stairs and they're fine. But holy shit. This house is no joke. Like the amount of things that I've seen, the figures, the energy. I'll play something in one room and it'll end up completely in a weird spot. Like, I had to go up today to grab like paper towels or something from the upstairs closet, and there was like a Lego figure that had been moved that I remember was on the floor of my sister's room, which is the door's closed, by the way. The cats can't get in that door, and it was just kind of like just right from the closet door, and I'm like, okay, just gonna ignore that. Or I'll place my keys somewhere and they'll end up in the bathroom, or I'll put my phone somewhere and not be able to find it, and it's like right on top of the coffee maker. Like there's some stuff I know that I misplaced where I'm like, oh, that's where my can of Skull went, or oh, that's where I put that one beer like 2 days ago, or some shit like that. Like there's stuff that I know that I put places, but leaving keys in the bathroom, or like my phone on top of a coffee maker that's covered in dust that I don't even really use, like a little strange to me. Or I'll hear people talking go up to see what it is. Nothing's fucking there every single time. Or I'll get a glimpse of something. Like I remember, I was taking, I was like doing like a Snapchat or something. I'm being a stupid Gen Zer as I am, a Zoomer, as older people call us. Um, and I just remember seeing like someone walking behind me, and I'm over here thinking, "Oh, my family," and I was like, "Yeah, they're not in the country right now," and being like really spooked. Yeah, there is just so much shit going on in this house, and this cat is breaking something at the moment. But that is my update on the shit that's going on now. I still have another week and a half to go. Let's hope to God I can deal with it. But right now it's getting really freaking creepy, and just the air is just really dense. You know, like you just walk into the room and it's awful. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. I'm gonna hope and pray it gets better. Burn a Palo Santo, sage, cedar, whatever I got, just to keep this thing at bay until I can get some more help to get it out of the house. Because not only me, but my partner, who's like really skeptic, even sees this stuff. Um, so, I mean, if you straight up saw someone standing at the stairs and you're convinced someone broke into the house because of it, and you look up and then there's a fucking mist, it's horrifying. Like, just the thought that there's something there, but it's not. Like, something that even when you walk into the room and you feel it, but you can't see it, it's scary. It really makes you think about how dimensions and stuff work, but not getting into that. But yeah, I will give y'all updates on everything that's going on. The very few of you that actually watch my videos. But that's the update of today. Probably will post again tomorrow, knowing how things have gone over the past 2 days. So me and Kerbo will see you later. Good morrow, peasants.